retirement, you'll face many unexpected and unpredictable events, including changes to public policy. Joining me to discuss that risk and the steps to take to manage the risk of changes in public policy is Cindy Levering. Cindy is a co author of Managing Post Retirement Risk, which was recently published by the Society of Actuaries. Cindy, let's start with you giving us a brief description of the risk and how to manage it.
Sure. Well, public policy changes include several different things. First of all, fluctuations in interest rates, which we've all heard about a lot lately, driven by monetary policy, such as the current historically low rates, and they've been historically low for quite a long time now, or higher rates that we saw back in previous periods, in the 70s or so. Increases in taxes, such as income tax, property taxes, sales taxes, et cetera, or new types of taxes. And there's, some discussion of consumption taxes, value-added taxes, things like that, which could reduce the tax advantages of retirement plans. Reduction in benefits from public programs such as Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. And again, we've been hearing a lot about that, with the Social Security Trustees Report just recently coming out. Increase in retiree contributions, possibly for Medicare and Social Security, again, because of the strains on the system. That's something that's being discussed. And higher income retirees are already affected by this with the income surcharge or increase in Medicare premiums. Tighter income standards, possibly for Medicaid and other means-tested programs. Major changes in availability and financing of healthcare. And the outlook for healthcare changes with the political situation. And we've heard talk about Medicare for all, or various changes to the current healthcare system in the campaigns. And what the ACA marketplace will look like is still up in the air. What government subsidies will be, things like that. And then changes to long-term healthcare financing, especially with the impact of COVID-19 and its effect on nursing homes. And that's been a big issue with the COVID-19 experience. Maintaining an emergency fund is more important than ever. Having savings for emergencies can help protect against all risks, not just the public policy risks. Using tax-favored investments like municipal bonds, Roth IRAs, Roth 401ks that protect against raises in future income tax rates. Possibly converting to Roth programs. If you've got a traditional IRA, you might want to look at converting that to a Roth IRA that can provide tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals from your Roth IRA in retirement. And they also don't require you to take required minimum distributions. Roth IRAs do not. However, you really need to look at that carefully and talk to a tax professional before you do such a conversion, because there could be other implications to that. And using required minimum distributions to make charitable contributions. The law recently changed the required minimum distribution age to 72, but you can still do these qualified charitable donations at 70 and a half. So I thought that was an interesting thing.
Well, Cindy, we're going to have you back to talk about other risks that people might face in retirement. So pleasure to have you talk about this one in particular.
Okay, thank you.